everyone, Umijuni here, and today I'm going to be watching episode 6 of The Chosen Season 5. Last episode ended with Judas going to Caiaphas, probably telling them about Jesus' whereabouts, and then Mary meets with Nicodemus, which I was waiting for the longest time, but here we are. If you're watching this on YouTube, that means you're watching the edited version. If you want to watch a full reaction, head on to my Patreon. Everything would be there. Season 4, I'm pretty sure, is there in full for free. If you become a member, you don't have to pay anything. But right now, Season 5 would be with paid membership. But as soon as the episodes are available on the free app, I'll put them on free membership thing. You don't have to pay anything to watch it. But yeah, here goes. Episode 6. It's called Reunions. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, he breaks bread. Dang, Judas, you were there. You were there for that moment, and still.
Tonight, we celebrate your redemption from sin because of me.
Yeah, Judas?
Take
and eat it. This is my body,
which is given for you. Do this in
memory of me. They don't quite understand what's going on in there. That years and years and years after, we would be doing it.
The wine allows us to remember and celebrate the blood of the Lamb spread on the doorposts of our ancestors.
And that's gonna be your blood. That's crazy.
Whoever abides in me, and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing.
And Judas still detached himself.
These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full.
Oh, John. You drink too, John. It's nice to see John. I like John.
Who are they smiling
at? James, like, who's there?
Papa.
You know how they say when you're about to die, you see people who died before you? That's kind of crazy to see that here.
Truly, I say to you, one of you will betray me. Someone at this very table.
Judas be like, how did I know?
One of you brothers? Who?
Judas gonna pee his pants.
And we will bind him and gag him and throw him in a pit so he...
That's funny.
The Son of Man goes as it is written of him. But woe to that man by whom the Son of Man has betrayed.
You heard all of this and you still did it. Crazy. You heard all of this, Judas, and you still went with it. Well, we all know not to sin, and yet we... Okay. Probably breaks his heart. Because he tried so hard too. But of course, Judas has his own will, and he gets to choose.
What's happening? What? Andrew.
Yeah, Judas, he still did it.
Action of Solomon's Porch will result
8
in a
months
14% increase over the original cost estimate.
Or maybe they will explain why Nicodemus is not here anymore. Oh.
All right. From what I understand,
maybe he couldn't be here because it really just goes against what he believes in now. He couldn't sit there pretending like it was all okay.
Well. Yeah. Shalom, shalom.
Shmuel knows how much he's for Jesus. Nicodemus, I mean.
I
Agricultural and Food Committee are still working on their Jatapata analysis. The Ritual Purity Committee has decided that, all right, you don't need an update on that.
Because
let
it
me see.
seems like his focus has changed. All these things do not take priority.
Inauguration Day was quite something. Shmai gave the welcome speech, and he really sang his praises, giving him credit for some of the events leading to the death of the baptizer from Galilee. The President Shimon raised the
Cause like he didn't know about John dying. Oh,
old sordid tale. You hadn't heard? Oh. How did you encounter him? And did he call you a viper too?
No, not quite. But he was.
he was.
Jesus Bar Joseph.
You know the name.
Yes, he was the focus of the larger discussion. Caiaphas ended up giving a whole speech about him.
Caiaphas? How did this get to Caiaphas?
How did this get to Caiaphas?
This has been traveling all over, and these so-called signs and wonders you mentioned have bedeviled the people. He's the most
Bedeviled.
popular Messiah claimant in a while. Shmuel had a whole damning report about him. Caiaphas
Oh, he's like, dang, why did I leave?
him in for questioning for false prophecy, blasphemy, a litany of charges. I can't believe you missed all this. You met
Because
him?
he believes that Jesus is the Messiah, and so this is like all these reports. He doesn't really care about that.
Yes, Rabbi?
I want you to drop everything you're doing and listen to me carefully.
So that's the
An
guy
assignment for you.
who's been following them.
Why is he doing this? Why is he systematically turning allies into enemies?
You know him?
That's what he does.
Drink just because...
Mary, this is something more. I will read you his own words.
How?
My watchman was observing and taking notes. This from just 2 days ago, you know, when he upended the marketplace. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
Brood of vipers.
Doesn't exactly sound like an invitation to join him, does it?
How long have you been tracking him?
Long enough.
I don't understand. You've seen us. You've been watching all of us?
Teach Torah and the foundations of our faith to students all over Israel. Please try to understand the immense responsibility for our people that I feel on my shoulders from Adonai himself.
But Jesus is God.
Someone comes along claiming to be the Messiah and trying to sway our people and mislead them.
Are you saying?
A false prophecy, and we never even hear of them. But when someone like Jesus achieves this level of influence over these many people, performing these kinds of signs and wonders, all the while claiming to be the Christ and asserting his authority over the law and leaders of our people,
Or is he worried?
we have a sacred duty to prove him wrong.
What did you see? What did he report to you? You met him yourself. I helped arrange it. I'm sure you saw who he is as well. What did he see?
He saw the eyes of the blind opened, the ears of the deaf unstopped, the lame man leaping back,
You know who he is.
tongue of the mute singing for joy.
Isaiah.
The people that walked in darkness
I've seen
have
a
seen
great
a great
light.
light. Those that dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, upon them are
You know the scriptures. You should be able to connect all of this.
too little to be among the clan of Judah. From you shall come forth for me one
Who is to be ruler of Israel. One whose coming forth is from of old, from ancient days.
Even he's taken.
Fills these prophecies.
I prayed he wouldn't. I needed him to be a fraud.
But I've seen too much.
I know the feeling.
I've seen too much.
And you saw Lazarus.
Oh dang, yeah, that's like the big one.
So why haven't you told this to the others? Why have you been absent? I've been told you've not been seen in San Adrian at all lately.
Apart from my present condition, There is the question of trying to get anything done in the Sanhedrin, let alone the intricacies of money and politics and...
There were many things going on, definitely.
And when it comes to false prophecy,
Oh, yeah.
that is a wall I cannot climb.
I've been looking for you because he needs your help.
Does he, though?
If not to help.
To warn you, and for you to warn him that he's in danger.
Oh, he does not care.
But for whatever reason, he's clearly not running from that
He's
danger.
running towards it.
So now I'm asking you to help eliminate it. Your wisdom and strength led you to pursue Jesus in Capernaum when your colleagues wouldn't have ever considered it. And I'm asking you to do anything you can.
Harry,
Would he, though?
Please.
Mary has nobody else to go to. That's why she came to you. You are given another chance, man. Come on.
you're welcome. But I had nothing to do with who you are today. Your change is just as convincing as the prophecies of who he is.
And you know that.
But I will search Torah. Perhaps the scriptures will reveal to us what is in store for him.
Because the other part of the Sanhedrin, they know the scriptures, so they themselves know what it says there and how Jesus is fulfilling all of it, but they don't want to accept that. Maybe because Jesus is human, like they don't want to accept that.
We have to talk.
We will. I just
He's just so troubled.
can't yet.
Maybe tell her everything. Maybe she will understand.
You should know now that you and I are not the same.
That's certainly the case. I'm the anointed high priest of Israel, who represents the nation before God.
Yeah?
Earth allowed to enter the Holy of Holies, and you, on the other hand, are...
Helping to save your people. I assure you, I've not been brought here under false
He's talking about
pretenses. I can
positions,
deliver
but
him.
like Jesus would always be God, you know?
I do believe that Jesus is most likely the Messiah.
Most likely, he is.
I've seen too much.
Then why are you doing this?
You're walking contradiction. That's what Peter said to you.
I have not seen enough.
Hence the most likely.
You're so annoying, Judas!
We take him into custody, he effortlessly destroys his captors, leads us to victory over Rome, and takes his rightful place on the throne of David. Then I'll be celebrating with the rest of our people.
You are
Crazy.
out of your depth.
I disagree.
Marcus, Samuel, will you give us room?
Yeah, I had the feeling that's what he was going for. To prove that Jesus is the Messiah. He's giving them up to them because he thinks Jesus is not going to die.
All we have to agree on is a price.
$20 pieces of silver.
Not enough. We need like about 30.
Of 4 months' wages.
4 months' wages?
The Temple Guard have sophisticated methods of extracting information, if you'd like. Or you can just take the money.
You give up Jesus for 4 months' worth of salary for a slave.
Do this stealthily. We can avoid an uprising, retribution from Rome, and a ruined Passover holiday.
I thought you said if he's arrested, he'll use his divine powers to strike down.
Because he doesn't completely believe that.
You have 24 hours to deliver him over to us. Time is of the essence.
24 hours. I mean, I feel like they're gonna go to the garden now.
24 hours.
30 pieces of silver.
I was given all your information, Judas. You're the last of the Iscariots.
So they're dead.
Yes.
Unless you survive all this and have a son, this could be your best chance for your family name to be
Dang. And you were remembered as a betrayer.
downtrodden. This is an opportunity. Now, go. Deliver on your promise.
All your ancestors would not be proud of what you did today. Imagine stopping the family line by doing this too.
You arrived from the north 3 days ago.
So there are different storylines, but I guess they're all gonna merge to like be able to arrest Jesus.
Whom a man like you could stir up so much animosity.
It's interesting how Kathni's eyes are. Even though when you know he's mad, his eyes look so sad.
You're not a holy man.
Oh, Jesus. He thinks that Jesus killed Rhaema.
A magic trick at a wedding that made her so grateful and awed and entranced that she became more loyal to him than me.
Hades and sticks, that's the pettiest thing I've ever heard.
The wine vintner to join his pathetic roving band, wayfaring around the Upper Galilee, whipping crowds into frenzies over his teachings and so
You know who he's talking about because you've seen her.
was run through with a sword.
By whom?
The Roman praetor of Capernaum.
He was there.
Roman praetor killed your daughter, not Jesus. You are dissembling, Kathni.
She would never have been near Capernaum or anything.
No.
And he has not been held accountable.
She had free will, didn't she? Daughter ever say anything to you about avenging her death if something were to happen to her?
It's what any father would do.
Why haven't you attempted vengeance against the Roman?
Exactly.
And sent away. Hanged for all I know.
It's because you can't reach him.
Why are you looking at me?
But you feel like you can do it to Jesus.
Seems like you're under the impression that you could have done something more to prevent this. To protect your daughter, to save her. And instead of facing your guilt like a man,
Thank you, Atticus.
or
Thank
dealing
you.
with your grief, you've decided to look.
You don't know what's in my
You
heart.
can't get directly to the praetor who did the deed, so now you've moved on to
To the next target, who is Jesus?
the only thing that's required to keep you out of jail, or worse, is that you continue to spread your venom to anyone who listen.
They want more people to go against Jesus.
Keep doing what you're doing. Try to turn the tide of public opinion against.
Because then it would be easier for them to kill Jesus without a riot. Because then the people would be like, well, yeah, go ahead, kill him.
We wait
For what?
for the light of day.
Well, I guess they're all, like, they all know what they're all doing. Like, they're all on the same page because he says, like, if I tell Jesus his whereabouts to you. Mary. Go back to Lazarus's house. She also feels so helpless. It's actually interesting to see them do different things.
Darkness.
I've seen a great light.
I've seen the great light. Those who dwelt in the land of the shadow of death. Upon them a light has shined.
It's so nice to see that she went back. She went back to the scriptures. It's crazy. You get to see how they all deal with it. Like John, and then there's Judas.
Bread in the last year.
Wow, he came here straight up.
Two want a lower temperature.
Well, there are some families of massacred.
Okay, so yeah, they are all talking. Like, they know what Atticus is doing.
I want peace. Just like you.
Or do they actually?
You cannot begin to know what's best for us. There are layers to this you do not comprehend. Thousands of years of theology,
or you guys are just
tradition,
scared
and law.
that your positions would be taken from you.
Our Stoic philosopher Seneca has wondered aloud to my humiliation how in Jerusalem the vanquished have given laws to the victors. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, Pontius?
Let me say to you plain and simple, Caiaphas. If you go through with this, and tensions rise as a result, our alliance is over.
I like how they cast a younger actor for, or I don't know how old he is, but a younger looking actor for the role, because he really doesn't give the vibe of authority, and like he looks like a child. Are you gonna talk to Kaphne?
For the Lord God is a son.
It's crazy because they all still believe in God. They hate Jesus. They still pray to God, but he's gone.
No good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly.
It's just so complicated because we all have free will.
Blessed and anointed our cause. Eyes are open to all the ways of the children of man, rewarding.
Just think about what Rayma would feel if she was seeing you right now. Just think about that.
I know that you can do all things, and that no purpose of yours shall be thwarted.
Naomi be like,
enemies of our people and our God, and call it divine purpose?
You tell them.
You'll excuse me, brothers.
I wonder what's gonna happen to
For
Kaphne.
just a moment.
Because he's hurt. So he's hurting others.
Because it is the right thing to do.
Leaving Jerusalem hours before Passover?
Using the Holy Scriptures.
You will not speak to me in that tone.
Or what? Nothing more can hurt me.
My daughter is dead. Knew it.
Husband is a shadow. And we are in league with Rome.
It was a Roman blade. Yes. But she was only there.
Follow her, Rabbi.
He bewitched her.
No.
Spell, Kaphne. Her love for her rabbi and for her future husband were real.
Thomas was never worthy.
You know that's not true.
You're not leaving. I can't have Jesus taking both my daughter and my wife from me.
Jesus didn't.
If you think that this may soften my resolve, you are mistaken.
I love you, Kaphne. And I serve God and his laws. Which is why I pray that he will forgive me that I cannot stand by and watch what hate and guilt have turned you into.
Listen to that. You're so blinded that you don't see anything. It's also crazy how Atticus has seen all of it, but I guess it's because of his position too, but it created fear in him. But then you have someone like Matthias who has seen all the things that Jesus did and his eyes were opened. But Matthias also knows about the scriptures.
No jail could hold the Messiah. No prison bars or shackles could contain him.
It is true, but...
Murderer who is being transferred into this prison right about...
Who could it be? He probably knows this person.
Right on time.
Probably knows him.
Simon Zacharias is dead.
Barabbas.
Oh dang, that was him! That's crazy.
Things that should have compelled him to leave the order and believe. You think you could have saved him? I didn't say that. He could have saved himself. Eyes and heart. Well, he did not open his eyes. Don't know about his heart, don't care, because now he's got to pay up.
Yo, that was crazy. That was Barabbas.
So maybe your Messiah won't be jailed, but what about your friends? One of them has already died.
Don't say that. Rude.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave those there.
Is that why they have two swords?
Opportunity.
Because they mentioned, like, during the supper that, well, we have two swords. Oh, he didn't take that one, though. That's the kind of sword that knife that he had before. And he's putting, like, the scriptures with, like, whatever Jesus says. Oh, wow, oh, wow.
Yusuf.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Scriptures already disturb me.
With all respect, I bring news that might make it worse.
He doesn't have the authority. And according to my reconnaissance, no one is certain where to find Jesus.
Oh, Judas!
A collaborator.
A traitor?
From within the ranks of his own followers.
Risen less than 7 hours? Caiaphas's hands are tied.
I assure you, they're not. Or rather, they are. To his father-in-law.
Anos.
I'm trying to understand, like, where he's finding the loophole.
He's the one behind all of this, which I suppose he is. It's a naked violation of the law and tradition.
And at this point, they don't really care about that.
Miss, you know Caiaphas has no scruples. My informers say they will call an emergency meeting overnight. Tonight. Citing an obscure loophole authorization from the Sefer HaMaccabim during times of national crisis.
But Jesus is not a national crisis.
Oh, he is.
If I may be so bold, you are too harsh on your brethren, Rabban. They are mostly good men, dedicated to their faith, devoted to preserving our traditions and Torah.
Yeah, it's
They
true.
just weren't ready for Jesus.
I love how Yusuf thinks.
Present company included.
Me or you?
Both.
Sunset to sunset has not passed, and somehow I've twice been accused of misunderstanding Jesus of Nazareth.
So you do?
Do what?
Understand Jesus.
I'm...
Nicodemus!
How can we solve this?
What you and Mary need to understand. The die is cast. My status is irrelevant. This requires a level of dexterity that...
We don't have that time.
So resigned to the fate of Jesus.
To save her and the others.
From what?
From what could happen next. I can't stop the Sanhedrin's attempts, but I can at least warn Jesus and his followers.
Rabbi Nicodemus.
They know. You don't have to warn them.
We are willing to do anything. You say we will be shut out of all discussions if we reveal ourselves. I will follow your lead on that.
He doesn't care.
But surely, we can be part of the discussion tonight.
I am studying the script.
We don't have time for that!
Statements for clues as to what can happen next.
We don't have time.
It's a mystery. I have no idea what might happen tonight.
That's why you have to do something now.
Let's find out.
Come with us. Ash! There were a lot of things going on in this episode that I feel like I don't quite understand. I might have to rewatch the whole episode because there were so many words and I don't know about the rules and the traditions and all that, because it seems like Caiaphas has found a loophole on how to have a trial for Jesus, even though it's very close to Passover and they technically couldn't do that. But now they're saying, like, if it's a matter of national crisis, they would be able to do, like, an emergency meeting. And so, like, all the words are just, like, I hear them, but I don't quite understand. And so I have to, like, I think rewatch it for those parts. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, it was really interesting how, well, there was not a lot of Jesus in this episode except for the beginning during the Last Supper. But we get to see a lot of other characters and how they are thinking about what's going on. Like how for Mary, she's really doing whatever she can to help Jesus, and then when she feels like she is struggling or is troubled, she goes back to scriptures and thanks God for like having that, because it helped her. At that moment you can see her breathe and she was smiling and she was feeling better. And then you have Z, who's that was actually really cool how it was Barabbas, the guy who we saw before, who like not believed at that moment but understood where Z was coming from, and so he walked away and said, I will tell them that Simon is dead. But that was crazy, just knowing what his name is, because we know what's gonna happen. He's no spoilers. But yeah, and then you have Caiaphas and the things that he's saying. There's Pontius's perspective, there's Atticus, and then Yusuf and Nicodemus, both in the Sanhedrin, different positions, both believing in Jesus. But Yusuf is more, because I believe in Jesus, I have to do something about it right now. But then you have Nicodemus, who probably because of his age and his position is more cautious, and he's trying to take something from the scriptures, trying to connect it with what Jesus is saying, to kind of play safe, must I say, because I don't know, maybe he's scared, but he does believe. But then he didn't want to, like Mary was saying, if you knew all of this, why were you quiet? Why were you absent? Why weren't you shouting it out through the rooftops? Like, why? Yeah, right now I'm just excited to watch the next episode, so I'm gonna end this here. Let me know what you thought of this episode down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.